Hey guys, welcome out to the Death Battle cast. We are the cast and crew of Death Battle. I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
I'm Sam, I write some of them.
I'm Tori, and I'm the Screw Attack mascot. Look at this.
Yeah, dude, you look good. I'm Chad, I play Boomstick.
I look like a sellout.
To your own brand?
Look at this. Look at the
this,
hat.
Look at this wonderful
Look at this
shirt.
Look at my chest. Oh, man, my diet
Look
is
at my
working.
chest.
And you too can
diet
look
is working.
this good
Put
if
the
you go to
camera
the
on me.
Diets
store.
don't make you stronger.
No, I'm not saying I look stronger. I'm smaller. I was fat.
You look
It
good,
could just
Tori.
be the shirt is extra slimming. Buy our
but
merchandise.
like if I was a fat person, then the shirt will look awful.
Not our
true.
shirts. Our shirts look
At all.
great
Our
on
shirts look good
everybody.
on everyone. Our shirts do not discriminate, Torian.
This is
No,
how we sell.
I'm just messing with him. You look
Yeah,
good in this
sure
shirt.
you are.
All right, well, quick shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Dollar Shave Club. We'll have a sweet little deal that you can get with them later on in the show. And hey, guys.
Hey.
Let's get on with the show as opposed to whatever that was.
I'm just confused of how good this shirt looks.
I mean, it does look pretty good.
Hat's available in the store right now. Shirt's coming soon.
With the hat. You see the hat? You can't get these glasses, though. You got to do that on your own.
All right, so coming up soon on Screw Attack, we've got a death battle coming up. Smokey Bear versus McGruff the Crime Dog.
Yep.
In episode 3 years in the making.
Which we'll talk about a lot next week.
Yes, definitely going to discuss that next week after it comes out. For now, you just know that Sam over here has been writing and heading up that episode.
Yep.
Along with Blind Ferret, the animation team that's working on that. Not Torian this time.
They hit what?
What are you doing, Torian? You lazy?
No, don't say it.
Just watch. Yeah, don't. Oh, he is already
about to.
I know you were.
I was about to. It's going to be the
Actually-
greatest match.
Actually, we are announcing Torian's next match at the end of Smokey versus McGruff.
Yep.
So definitely need to stay tuned for that. And of course, you can interact with the show by using the hashtag DeathBattleCast on Twitter. Send us questions. We answer them every so often. You can send fan art. I think we've got some to show this week. And of course, you can answer the community death battles, where we come up with a death battle idea on the show and toss it to you guys to come up with who wins. So.
And real quick, before we do that, because I know this is a perfect segue into that, but I realized we haven't told people in a long time that if you guys are watching this on YouTube, we are live every Fridays at 4 p.m. Central. So if you guys are our first member, if you don't know what it is, it's our premium subscription service. Gets you access to like all the stuff in the Rooster Teeth brand, early exclusive videos, discounts on the merch store, things like that. You can click the link in the description, start a first membership trial, and you guys can watch us live. And yeah, it's a
You
lot
can
of
get a
fun.
discount on this shirt
You can get a discount on that shirt when it comes out.
And a hat.
And a hat.
and his hat.
Well, look
Not
at
the
it.
sunglasses.
Not
We're shilling real
Or
well.
me.
I mean,
Real well this
we're not even
episode.
5 minutes into the episode. I think we've done 3 ads for our own stuff. And
More
also,
coming.
Hey, look, they gotta know. They gotta know about this shirt. Everybody.
All right, hey,
look
Torian, do you remember what the community death battle was?
good. Yes.
This is the least confident yes.
Come on, man. Why
What's
you gotta
great is,
look
like,
at this-
It was Batman versus Black Panther.
Okay, all right.
I'm not going to torture you.
I knew Black Panther because
why didn't you say anything?
Well, I
then?
had the string on the walls, and I was like, okay, well, Black Panther just came out in the video game.
Like a detective.
And
he's
then,
done
you
it
know,
up, yeah.
Batman is always in the air for some reason.
That's the way your mind works.
Yep.
It's that detective board with the string.
It's not a mind palace. It's
It is. You know what? Legit, it is. Like, it is. Like, I'm like, especially when I gotta figure stuff out for work, I was like, you put the string, you put the twine over here. If I render it, and then one of them break, and I take the pins out, redo the string.
All right.
That's how my life works.
It's gotta be a tough life, man.
Well, let's bring up the answers for, I believe, Black Panthers first.
From Solid Commander. Marvel pretty much designed Black Panther to be Batman +1. He's stronger, faster, smarter, richer, and has a vibranium suit.
It's pretty handy.
Very much, yeah, definitely. Vibranium is a super badass metal and the source of all wealth over in Wakanda. Cody Casino? Sure. Black Panther became the king of the dead, and that gave him the battle experience of all previous Black Panthers.
Well, that's pretty
That's
neat.
pretty good.
That's
Pretty good.
right.
Okay.
He became the king of the dead.
That was a creepy
Yeah.
panel.
That's pretty cool.
All the like ghost panthers like standing behind him, putting their hand on his shoulder, and like he
how they
didn't
transfer
look
the
happy about it. You know, he's just like, oh God, like somebody just jamming.
He
knowledge
just
in him.
became the king of the dead. I don't really think that's something you're like thrilled about usually. You're not just like, oh, hey.
It's kind of creepy.
depends.
You're like, don't touch me.
All right. Well, let's see what Batman has to offer.
Jack Sodas. Does he steal them or? That's his name.
Or is it the Jack Soda?
Want to get featured on Death Battle Cast? Support the underdog. All right, this is a close one, but I'm going to give it to Batman. Black Panther and Batman are essentially equals in terms of combat skill, strength, and intelligence. However, Black Panther's only weapons, his vibranium claws and energy dagger, are short-range weapons. Batman, when undoubtedly uses to his advantage by keeping the distance and wearing Black Panther down with his vast array of long-range attacks. Black Panther's greatest feat of endurance had him fighting King Killmonger for 13 hours with breaks. I haven't seen that one.
Why do they have breaks?
Killmonger.
What are the breaks? All right, time out. The car's coming. Game off.
I'm assuming that's with
Car!
Whilst Batman spent several days fighting the criminals of Gotham after Bane released them from Arkham. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay. I understand the with breaks.
I like the endurance factor. That's cool. And then Zach Mario Zero. Batman can overload T'Challa's heightened senses. One main weapon could do this, the Sonic Devastator, which emits a screeching sound that can shatter glass and even incapacitate enemies with its sheer sounds. And given that Panther can actually be overwhelmed by loud noises, yeah, that'd leave a mark. One could argue that the Bat Beacon can do the same thing due to, you know, the shit ton of bats that swarm you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
This is cool. This one's hard.
This was your idea, Chad.
I know it was my idea because I see it suggested a lot.
Another thing I always think about is why we never use any of Batman's like fancy suits, because he's got fancier suits. Like he's got the Hellbat suit, which is like made for taking on.
A lot of those suits
Like-
are specifically for certain scenarios or enemies.
You got the pirate
Yeah.
suit.
Right.
Yeah, like I mean the Hellbat thing is like it's a Justice League thing for
Pirate.
fighting like intergalactic threats.
It's like the
You'd be a pirate.
like the Hulkbuster for Iron Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still like I mean, Hellbat's just Batman, except like he's way.
Well, I mean, does he have a suit that you think could deal with a vibranium suit?
See,
What about the suit he put on to fight Superman?
The big armored one?
Yeah,
I mean, that survives heavy blows.
it's Black Panther. He's not throwing.
I mean, I guess
he's
Black
not throwing
Panther.
Superman punches.
I mean, vibranium specifically redirects the inertia of like an attack or whatever. So, God, I'm not entirely familiar with how Black Panther's suit actually works in that regard, because it's very, apparent and used a lot with Captain America's shield.
yeah. Also,
Which is the same thing, but
also vibranium is kind of inconsistent in the comics because it's supposed to absorb, all vibrations and things. But like clearly, the characters get hit and they'll get knocked around.
well, it doesn't absorb; it redirects.
It redirects it, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't always work out. And then, like Captain America's shield got cancer once too. So from a sound wave.
I'm gonna go with Black Panther because he got cool cat claws. Batman's not gonna know how to deal with that.
Dude, we should. We have like.
One of the answers we just had was all about how he knew how to deal with that.
No. He's not. What is he? He's gonna scratch him. He's gonna flip over him, scratch him again, and eventually Batman will be done.
You're just mad because you just got a cat, and that cat has been scratching you up, and you don't know how
You
to
just
deal
got
with
a cat?
We're not gonna bring up Morgana, okay?
On the way here, he was complaining about his cat jumping at him and scratching up his face.
Yeah, dude, cats are the
kill
devil.
me. It tried to kill me, but I'm okay, as you all can see. with
This
my
is
cool
where.
shirt.
See, this is why he's thinking about his claws scratching.
I'm gonna
at
go with
Batman.
Black Panther because I think he's stronger and faster than Batman. Batman's gonna cheat.
I mean, that's
he's gonna
definitely
bring out
true.
weapons.
That's not
How's that
cheating.
That is
That's
cheating.
not cheating. That's it's literally what he does.
If they were in a bar and someone threw a
They're
chair
not.
at Batman,
This is a death battle.
and then Batman turned around and was like, "Why'd you do that, Black Panther?" And Black Panther was like, "It wasn't me, but if you want these hands, you can get these hands." And then they fight. No prep time.
Well, the problem in your scenario is if that's Batman there, not Bruce Wayne,
It's gonna be Batman.
then he's got his fucking utility belt.
It's a utility belt. It's not a
Excuse me.
vibranium
It has
suit.
a goddamn
Hang on
laser
a second.
sword in it.
In this scenario, Black Panther and Batman both go to a bar while dressed up in their suits with all their weapons.
That is how every death battle should start.
They just walk into a bar and they start
and a
bar
chair
fight.
comes out on it.
Like
It might not even be the other person. Like a chair just comes out.
I want to
and
be
it's
like,
this whole confusion.
I want to make little segments like Torian's death battles. When we give him a matchup, he tells us how it would start, how it would go, and why someone would win. Because I would just feel it'd be interesting. Because like Black Panther, because he's got those cool cat claws.
You can jump
Well,
over and
to be fair, we have the same, like on the fight that we can't talk about yet, the next one that you'll see soon. Like whenever I wrote the intro for him, he read it. He was like, "That's about right." Like it was just so simple.
And
Like
the crazy part
there
about
was
that is
nothing
that
to it.
it was super like bullet point and super straight to the point. And I was like, well now all of this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll talk about that after that fight's been announced.
Yeah, so they know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I don't know. I like the Batman gadget thing. And so when we were doing whatever, I was reminded about Batman's utility belt lightsaber / plasma sword. It's a collapsible bat sword. But it appears to be made of lasers.
Does he always have it on him?
Yeah, so it's the buckle of his utility belt. And he can pull it, and it's just like, and it's like a glowing blade that just slices through metal like nothing.
Unfolds into a kind of sword. I think it's kind of compacted like the sword in Pacific Rim.
Maybe, but
Kinda
you
like
don't.
that,
But you
I
don't
think?
see that. Like
remember.
it's in Oh God, I'm blanking on it. It's that one cartoon.
Man, why do they choose to use that sword?
That's
so
the
late?
Brave.
Oh, there
Brave
it is.
Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that.
Look at that shit. So like he just whips that out,
That's
and
like
in
my
this
favorite
scene,
Batman
right?
cartoon.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It pulls out of the.
Yeah, it pulls-
the entire belt is its sheath.
So is the sword flexible?
Yeah, you're right. But he pulls it out later too when he fights this dude, and he doesn't do it like that. He just pulls it straight out.
Yeah.
It's really weird. But then he's just like cutting robots up with it, like no problem. So like,
I mean, that is an alternate take on Batman.
Is it?
So. Yeah, I think Brave and the Boldest was kind of an homage to like the Golden Age Batman kind of thing.
we should.
But it's kind of up in the
It's
air.
been a bit since we're talking to Batman.
Yeah.
So like, but I don't know. He's got a lot of gadgets. I like the sound thing. I think this one's closer than people may think. And I can't.
I think if he has like
Wait, in
the
what
Hellbat
So
suit.
Batman or
regard?
Black Panther?
Because I think everybody's going to think either Batman's got this without a struggle because he's just Batman, or Black Panther's got this because he's got the vibranium armor and better like physical traits.
See, it seemed that people were leaning towards Black Panther initially, and that's why I
so?
said it that way. So like, I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna say Batman.
Oh.
Just because. He's got
Just
lots
to
of
be
gadgets.
just
Got
to
that
be a
sword. We gotta look.
dick.
This is one that we would need to put a lot of time into and really
Yeah.
dig into to see, because I think
Well,
it could be really.
You can't
cool.
keep saying the sword because Ben's like, that doesn't count.
Yes, that's exactly how I sound. I mean, it depends if that's a thing that's also in the comics, in the source material, in the original material. Which I
just
don't
made that up for
think
that show?
It is,
I don't think
but
they probably made it for that show. But
the idea is that Batman probably does have a gadget that can at least slow Black Panther down to the point where he could fight him. I still have to side with Black Panther, though, just because of the vibranium armor. The suit, I
I'm in.
feel like that,
Cat claw.
I don't know if Batman's going to be able to get around that.
No.
okay, Sam.
I think if Batman gets something like the Hellbat suit, he'll win. And if he doesn't, he'll lose.
Oh, well.
So Batman, and Black Panther. Interesting.
So it's sort of a tie.
Sort of a tie.
How would he get the Hellbat suit?
Well, he owns it.
Do we
so.
just give it to him?
I mean, he's got a remote
Sure.
control Batmobile. I don't see why he couldn't just push a button and the Hellbat suit just flies over to him.
Oh, like Iron Man?
style.
Like how?
Yeah.
Like
He's basically just a better Iron Man. Like let's give Bruce some credit.
I don't know. Iron Man
Not
is
with
a little
this,
better.
like-
Yeah.
Maybe not with like technology per se.
Iron Man
but
is a
Yeah.
little better than Batman. At one point, he's like he had the power of a god.
I like
That
Iron
sounds
Man
like
more
another
than
community
Batman.
death
I
battle
could
we
say
gotta do.
that. That's a statement applicable just to me.
He has like all
So
these,
maybe.
the endo suit. What? What is Batman gonna do against that? Nothing, but die.
Just instantly die?
Yes,
just
because he's so
give
fast.
And there it goes. That was the end of Batman.
Yeah, it sounds like something Batman would do.
Yep. Cool. I don't know. This is a very interesting matchup, and I see why it's requested a lot. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to dig into this sometime coming up to really determine who would win. Because again, we do these for fun, and these are like, no research. We want to see what you guys think and have a lot of fun. But it's Death Battle when we really dive deep and we find all the cool little things that really make these matchups kind of shine. So who knows? Speaking of shining, do you want your face to be pretty and shiny.
I was gonna say no one wants their face
That
to
was
be
so
shiny.
close.
I
So
got
close.
there.
No one
You know,
wants it. Pretty, yes.
shiny in the way that Firefly uses
Come on,
it.
body part.
Unlike-
Like,
Chad's
really good.
shot.
Unlike Chad's transition, these razors will make your face smooth.
Oh, man,
there
don't do
you
that,
go.
Sam.
The save. You're welcome.
Cut me
Hey,
too close.
You see how he slid in
Like
there?
Dollar Shave Club. You need to make the smarter choice when it comes to your shaving needs. Dollar Shave Club is super convenient. You don't need to run out to the store. It's delivered right to you. And that means you'll always have a fresh quality razor at your disposal. I'm sure we've all tried the cheap disposable razors, which are absolutely terrible, and they feel like they're taking off part of your skin, and it's totally not worth it. And every time you do it, you regret it, because you're like, should have just spent the money. But, and then on the other hand, there's these, really gimmicky, crazy razors that cost like $1 million, and they have like a laser pointer on them, or whatever the newest crazy technology is just to sell more razors. But Dollar Shave Club is the best of both worlds. It's a quality shave at a price that's affordable. So let me tell you, almost everybody has to shave in some regard, right?
Yes.
Might as well do it with something that's super convenient, super affordable, and super nice. Like, this thing's got some weight to it. Looks really, really good. And then, of course, it also comes with the Dr. Carver's shave butter, which is amazing. It goes on clear, so you can always see what you're doing. You get a super smooth and precise shave, and believe me, you will absolutely feel the difference. So make the smarter choice and join Dollar Shave Club. For a limited time, new members get their first month of the Executive Razor with a tube of their Dr. Carver's shave butter for only $5 with free shipping. After that, razors are just a few bucks a month. That's a $15 value for only $5. In your first month box, you get the awesome weighty handle, a full cassette of 4 cartridges, and a tube of their shave butter. After your first month, replacement cartridges ship automatically at the regular price. No commitments, no hidden fees, cancel whenever you want. You can only get this offer exclusively at dollarshaveclub.com/cast. So make the smarter choice and head over to dollarshaveclub.com/cast.
I give you $100 right now for the people can see. $100 if you shave 25% of your face right now.
Do you have it? Do you have the $100?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't believe.
Let's see it.
Well,
Don't believe
I
that.
have a job. I have $100.
25% of my face?
Yeah.
I don't buy you.
That's weird.
I don't really
That
understand.
would be like, just get rid of the mustache.
You can choose.
Well, he said your
Or-
face. You
Yeah.
can do your forehead and
You could-
cheeks.
or
It's
you
more
could
than
just-
25%.
Yeah, or you can just do like side, maybe on the side of your.
Like, she's like one sideburn and an eyebrow, and like I can piece it out
Yeah.
and be really weird.
Hey, you know how one of the lines that you say sometimes when we're doing the Dollar Shave Club thing is like how the cheap razors always feel like they're kind of tearing off skin or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's totally true, but now whenever you say that after, so you know how Jerky's been doing some custom sprite work for us, including some very brutal deaths.
Yeah.
Like in some death battles that we've done. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it, but you should watch them. A lot of the sprite fights that we've been doing have had some very gruesome deaths thanks to our sprite artist Jerky. Now I'm just imagining him making something of you with a cheap razor ripping up your skin.
He's just
Like,
peeling off.
it's in my head and it's disgusting.
Ramsey Bolton
So-
Shave Club.
Oh.
No.
Game of Thrones joke. Good job.
Yeah,
You're
thanks.
finally watching
Okay.
it again.
I read
You're,
the-
Did you finish?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
This is Game of Thrones.
It's too late
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah.
about it, but
Yeah, whatever. I
Whatever.
gave up.
Don't worry, Chad. I've never seen the show, so.
yeah, but we don't care about
well,
that.
you know, maybe when the next season comes out and it's the final season, we'll probably have a show that we talk about it or whatever.
Yeah, and then also like we could tell him the plot to everything, and he won't remember it the next
Yeah.
week, so it doesn't matter.
That's not true. I
He'll
know
just
the
think
plot.
it's fucking Lord of the Rings or something. It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
Torian, what's the name of the dwarf in Lord of the Rings?
I know the plot to Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, no, this is a good question. What's the name of the dwarf?
in Lord of the Rings?
The one with the dual axes, right?
Yep.
Oh no.
Starts with a G.
That's
It's definitely not Gryffindor.
damn. I had a little hope until
You
you
had-
said that.
Oh yeah. So you'll totally.
Wait, you had a little hope until he said that? So you were thinking Gryffindor.
This is your third chance to
Why do you keep bringing up the
Come
same
on.
thing?
prove
Give me
that
a
you won't
chance.
remember
Torian,
whatever we said.
Give me a chance.
Just give me an answer.
Also, I don't like Harry. I don't like. I was gonna say Harry Potter.
Oh, there he goes again.
I don't like the Lord of the Rings, so
That's
I don't
fine.
make mental space for it. You gotta give me something I like, man. Or I guess that wouldn't be fair for you guys.
In Torian's defense, I think if he gave us a quiz about things that he knew a lot about, we probably wouldn't.
Thank you.
Probably not.
Cinderella with Brandy from Moesha. You wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah. See. Look at you.
I have no idea what was.
See, there you go.
I've
Proof.
watched my fair share of Moesha, but yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen Cinder in my own little corner. Carry on. What's next?
Move the fuck
I mean,
on.
look at this shirt.
Roll
Look at this.
forward.
That is a
Put the
good
camera
shirt.
back
Hey
on this
guys,
shirt.
have
Gimli, damn it!
It's Gimli.
Oh, it's Gimli.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Okay, no,
Ganondorf.
but moving on for real. For real, moving on. Let's bring
He's
up.
been everything but Gimli.
Let's bring up
Fine.
a question. Well, I think we got a question. We can bring that up.
I got a question. What's wrong with you, Corey?
Okay, Malcolm Joestar. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Thanks for sending the question.
you're welcome, Ben.
Oh, I thought that's what the question
Ben is
said.
trying so hard to get us back on
I'm
track,
so
and
trying.
you just
How did
what are chuckleheads?
between Blind Ferret Studios and Screw Attack for Smokey versus McGruff happen? Really a cool story, actually. I mean, kind of cool. So,
Well, we've been looking for somebody to do the, because if you don't know the history of Smokey versus McGruff, this match initially came from a suggestion, like a group suggestion, from a panel that we did. Was it
Akon.
Akon?
I'm like
It was
90% sure it's Akon.
3 years ago. It was either Akon or A-Fest. I don't know. After a couple
Certainly one of
years,
the
they get a little
anime
mixed up.
conventions in Dallas.
it was
Yeah.
Akon because it was when they moved to the new location.
Oh,
Why.
okay.
It was weird. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Akon 3 years ago. We had the big death battle panel that we used to do there until they stopped inviting us.
Oh God.
Well, now we move.
Management. change.
Now we moved over here, so I
That
guess
was
it doesn't
sad.
matter.
Right.
But
Sling and shake.
we had a ton of people there, and we basically shot to the crowd, what fights do you want to see, and we will decide on at least one right here, right now, in this panel that we would do. And we ended up on two. Kirby versus Ditto, which eventually became Kirby versus Majin Buu, because Kirby was way more overpowered than we thought he was, and Smokey versus McGruff. And since that panel, we have been on the hunt for the right animators to take on this fight, because we knew we wanted to do it. We knew we had a pretty good idea of what we wanted to do with it. We just wanted to do it right.
And also every year when we're like, all right, we're planning the death battles for the next year, right? We're like, is this the year we do it? And we try and we're like, no, nothing's gonna come together in enough time, and we can't make it work.
Yeah, it is sometimes a little difficult because we do have a small team and we all have a bunch of different responsibilities. So it's not like one of us can just sit down for a month or two and just focus on one episode.
Yeah.
So that does mean some things get delayed, like a Smokey versus McGruff kind of thing, where we have to spend a lot of time really finding the right way to do it while also working on a bunch of other things.
Yeah, and so this year though we were very committed. We're like,
Yes.
we want to do it. Like we're just gonna keep delaying.
Well,
It's been so long. And
I had reached out to a couple animation studios the last year.
Yeah.
Well, technically in 2015.
And one was interested, but they couldn't do it because they're too busy.
Yeah, one was interested, couldn't do it because they were too busy. Another one was interested, but the price was too high, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're really expensive.
But then I suggested to Ben Blind Ferret because I'd been a
Yes.
fan of Blind Ferret from back in like my WoW days. They did this really fun series called Looking for Group, and then they do this fun Little Mermaid parody called Slaughter Your World, and it's awesome.
From a long time ago.
Yeah, a long
in
time
the internet
ago.
years.
Yeah. And so we looked up the recent stuff, and they had done this like musical combat. It was like a war that was like a musical. And Ben and I were talking. I was like, we should try Blind Ferret. And Ben's like, all right, well, I'll reach out to him. And then it just became like the perfect fit. And it's been awesome working with them. They were so excited to get to do this stuff, and it was really cool because, like I said, I watched their content like way back, and like talking with their guys just tell you like they were like, please hire us to do it other ways. It was so much fun, and we keep getting emails. We have this gigantic email thread from where we've like gone through all these updates, and every time she's like, when's it gonna air? Oh, this is so cool. Like, let us know if you need anything
They've
else.
been
Like,
really good to work with. They're a bunch of really good guys, and yeah, it's been really exciting just working with them. And they took. It's funny. God. Okay, we'll talk more about it when the actual episode airs this weekend, or next week. But there were a lot of points in the script where we wrote it out and we thought, oh, this will be really funny, and then they took it and they twisted it a little bit or added a couple little things to make it just fucking hilarious.
Yep.
I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So that'll be next week.
Next week, why don't we grab some of the preliminary stuff, like some of the early things, and we can really show off. Because they're really good about keeping us updated the whole process. So we have a lot of early like concept work for this episode, things like that. And I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be
to
pretty
show
neat.
off.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
So stay tuned. Come back next week for that. And also the episode, because that'll be awesome. Yeah, I guess that about sums that up. Hey guys, did you see the new Tomb Raider trailer?
No,
No, I saw
No,
it.
I heard
No,
people
I was like,
talking about it.
I've heard it through the.
I did watch the new Punisher though trailer.
Social media.
That came out this week.
Oh yeah,
Why
that's
did I start
Yeah.
seeing
So you guys didn't see the Tomb Raider? Oh, I was hoping we
No.
could have a discussion about
I didn't know there was a trailer for
didn't
it. I
know-
saw
I
that
didn't
they
even know
put,
that was
like
a
I saw
thing.
the poster for it and stuff like that. I didn't see a trailer.
it and
Got
everything.
Angelina Jolie in it?
Is it Angelina Jolie or is
No.
it animated?
No. I think
No,
Jolie's a little
it's-
too old now.
They announced it. They announced it a while ago.
Damn, Tori got offended. It's like, don't.
Keep in mind, the new Tomb Raider is based on the Tomb Raider games where she's like in her 20s. Jolie
Yeah.
ain't playing no girl in her 20s no more.
I totally get that. Yeah, she's a little young whippersnapper.
Oh, cool.
However,
They're doing it off the art style.
Watch it right now.
that fine wine is more than capable of pulling this off. All right, they just gotta bump the age up a little bit, put a little bit of whatever makes you look younger on
Plus-
camera on the face,
She's single again.
Just all that
so I
wax on
hear.
her face.
and she's single again.
When I read magazines,
This is
I'm
my
standing
chance.
in line at the grocery store.
This is my chance with Angelina. I've been
Wait,
trying
this
for
is your
years.
chance?
Yep. Anyway, this looks like Assassin's Creed.
What actress did they get? Because that shot of her in the jungle looked like it was pulled straight out of the new
This
game.
looks like Assassin's Creed. Like,
They really emulate the look of the game. Just
Yeah,
wait.
they did a really good
We're
job.
watching it right now. Here's the boat. Like, do you remember the opening scene of the reboot game?
Yeah.
The boat crash and all that.
Oh yeah.
They literally recreate it in the trailer.
Oh, that's
It's almost-
awesome.
It's not really shot for shot, but it literally looks the same.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's like
that
the same
is-
color scheme kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
It looks very similar.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're being pretty faithful to the new game,
So I
which is neat, I guess.
played like 5 minutes of the newer games, and like I was like, then it was the, ooh, this looks really cool. I should play this, and I haven't. But that's great. So maybe if the movie's really good, I'll get that experience like totally fresh.
oh, but see, this stuff was like at night.
I mean, the story looks like it is different from the game, but
Okay.
They even
It's
got
a
the thing
similar
where she goes
setup.
down the waterfall and stuff. Was that the old guy that plays Rick? Well, not old guy, but the guy that plays Rick in Walking Dead in there I saw too?
Oh, I didn't see.
what's that?
You know it's
so.
gonna be, it's gonna be weird because in the game she goes from this, like kind of like vulnerable.
Well, in the game, they do the worst job ever of having a character go from I'm innocent,
Yeah,
I'm fine,
that's what I'm getting at.
and then she kills somebody. She's
Yeah.
like, oh God, and then you kill 20 other people in the
Yeah.
next 5 minutes, and it
Like-
does not affect her.
It
Like,
doesn't affect her at all.
it is awful
That's gonna
about
be
that.
so
That was
weird.
like that was
It's gonna
the
be
worst
so
part
weird
about that
in this
game.
game.
Yeah,
Like-
they do a terrible job of portraying that
Oh,
in
they
the game.
just showed the guns. That doesn't happen
That,
until like,
shot,
the end of the
that
game.
shot was so. Like she's like supposed to hold up both guns, but it wouldn't look as good if she's doing this. So she held up both guns like this. Like no one's gonna fucking do that.
Well, I mean, she's buying them from a store.
Yeah, but she
The
doesn't
line
get
is
them.
like, I'll take both.
She doesn't get them into the end of that game.
okay.
Yeah, it is a little awkward because of the frame.
That's what I would do.
Yeah,
I would do.
I thought it was
I got
there's
both.
Typically, you
Hey,
probably hold it
I
like
got
this
both
or something
guns.
like that.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Or she just shoots them like this is just how she holds them.
I guess
This
they
is
are
how
doing.
she shoots guns.
You know what? I think I want some tinnitus.
Some of the worst ways to shoot guns.
So
Like,
it
I
is.
could probably dislocate my shoulder and go deaf at the same time if I'm firing guns.
Probably
hate-
screw up your wrist too. You know,
Don't you
all
hate
sorts of
how
things.
Laura shoots guns. Don't you hate how Laura shoots guns?
Yes.
She just,
That?
yeah.
You don't
She's just
hit
throwing
shit.
the bullets, throwing them, giving them
dude,
that extra trajectory.
That's one of my pet peeves in movies. Because for those that don't know,
Bam, 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 bam,
I
bam,
was
bam,
like,
bam.
I was raised on guns because my dad,
What?
ex-military, and he was an NRA instructor. He now like does all this stuff with a shooting range now that he's retired, and like so like ever since I've been shooting since I was like 10, and also but like very very disciplined shooting, not just like here's a gun, son, like go nuts, right? It was more like. Okay, this is trigger discipline. This is what you do. Like, if you ever point a gun at me, I'm gonna knock you out because I'd rather have you wake up with a headache than me be dead.
But you don't carry a gun or anything like that.
No, I don't. I like getting a conceal and carry permit is stupid easy, but no, I don't. But anyway, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is because I've learned like all of that, like how to shoot, how to be accurate, and things like that. And when I see people in the movies doing
Bam, bam,
that
bam, bam, bam.
shit,
You see?
that is a great way to shoot the floor because every time you pull, you snap down.
Well, that's
naturally.
what you're trying to shoot. Bam, bam, bam. You see how I animated it? Bam, 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 bam. It didn't make no sense.
The gun's animated enough; it shoots fire out the end of it, and your slide flies back.
Bam, bam, bam. Nope, I had to have the hands. Bam, I spent like an hour on that too. Bam, 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 bam.
Are you doing drumming something? Like,
So good. It has like the slide, the fire, and everything. And I was like, I'm gonna move her. I'm gonna move her hands.
It's like the crab from Little Mermaid.
yeah.
The little still guns, yeah.
Why?
Anyway.
It looks cool.
See?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm glad they're making more video game movies. I don't have faith in them like ever.
Yeah,
because they're
that
video
one
game
looks like
movies.
it's
you
gonna
know,
be-
they probably suck.
it looks very CG heavy.
It's
It looks
fine.
very simple, which
like a good old
could be a
cash
good
cow.
thing, could be
Yeah.
a bad thing. I don't know. We don't know
Isn't it
enough.
too late though?
Or no.
No.
I mean,
Will it be better?
then Assassin's
An
Creed.
adventure movie than Crystal Skull? I'm gonna confidently say probably yeah.
Crystal Skull.
You
Is that
know-
the one
I'd rather
with,
watch the Assassin's
you know
Creed
what?
movie than Crystal Skull.
Yeah, that movie's
Like,
garbage.
All I want them
the
to
one with
do
Shia LaBeouf?
at the end of this, like the movie can be whatever, and then at the end of it, we're just gonna figure out this whole thing was just some weird plot to put her in the next King Kong movie, and I'm in. That's all I want. I just want Laura Croft
She's in
and
the
King
Godzilla
Kong.
universe.
Yeah, like I'm just, dude. As long as you get Laura Croft some kaiju's in, that's all I want. I don't know why.
Godzilla versus King Kong is
I-
actually Godzilla versus King Kong versus Lara Croft.
Yeah,
know
like I
if I
mean, just
want
like
another King
in the
Kong
end,
movie.
John
I got
Goodman's
tricked,
character
man.
comes in and you're just like, oh, like,
I don't want
great.
to be in
That's
that
all I
movie.
want.
That movie sucked.
So here's the deal. That
Skull
movie.
Island.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying, like
Like old
if you're
school
gonna get
King Kong.
video game character in movies, like let's just start getting back to some video game shit, like fighting
Yeah,
giant
like
gorillas.
video game movies should just be like batshit crazy. They just try to make
Yeah.
them. They try to make them too grounded.
We're trying to get them together. It's
Video
like,
game
no,
movies
stop
should
it.
just
Depends
be
on the
like,
source.
Tomb Raider is something that could do that. I do think a grounded Tomb Raider, you can only ground it so much before it starts just feeling generic.
Well,
Or,
like,
dude, Last of Us movie
I
would
don't
be
know.
sick, but you wouldn't want to go like over the top crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they're making that, so
I mean, okay. I mean, the first Tomb Raider though, batshit crazy. That's exactly what it was
First Tomb
supposed
Raider
to
movie,
be.
or
Yeah, with the bungee cord.
The
Yeah, oh,
bungee
yeah,
cord-
yeah,
you're
but
like,
that was
that's-
also a point in time where like that was what movies were,
Yeah, the
especially action
Matrix era.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
So
Matrix era.
like, they couldn't even avoid it if it wanted to. Now,
had to be there.
now I feel like there's a little bit more liberty.
Well,
when it
everything's the
comes to movie
Revenant
making.
now.
Or Avengers, so there's probably going to be a city
Yep.
falling apart at the end of this one.
Or
Right,
like,
but you
or
see-
a giant monster, or somebody trying to take over that city.
The Avengers is a good point because, like, you know, we still have this kind of stigma. It's like, oh, it's a video game movie, it's gonna suck. You remember back when the stigma was like, oh, it's a superhero movie, it's gonna suck. And then we got like the first Spider-Man, which I think was the first one that people really like claimed was like,
X-Men and Spider-Man
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out like a year from
really
each other.
close to each
Yeah.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, those
First
really set the
Spider-Man
stage.
was like,
Yeah, it was like,
A
holy
plus.
shit.
like
all over.
post
I'm in.
9/11 world
Yeah,
too. Like there's a lot of social stuff that goes into how superhero movies really changed and like how
Yeah.
we as a especially the
culture
American,
wanted.
Yeah.
like our opinions of what kind of movies we wanted changed.
Yeah, because I mean, pretty much every superhero is a patriot, and we wanted more of that shit.
Especially at that point, the superheroes
Yeah.
that they really focused on back then.
Yeah, we had a appetite for the all-American hero, like hardcore in comics.
Even though X-Men have all sorts of crazy issues.
Yeah, no
they're
doubt,
still-
but they-
the first
you know.
X-Men movie is all about saving the political leaders.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But nowadays we're excited for a superhero movie, and then we're just like, we just feel sad and disappointed when it sucks, as opposed to like being really pessimistic about a video game movie. I hope that one day we get there with video
yes,
game movies. you know?
there's a saying of. There was a phrase that was going around the internet at some point, like we're still waiting for the Citizen Kane of video game movies, which I think is dumb.
That's never.
We
gonna
are
happen.
looking for the Spider-Man.
I was just about
the
to say,
X-Men.
like,
Right, yes,
video
okay,
games
yep.
aren't written to be the Citizen Kane of anything.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Well,
I
I mean,
would Last of Us.
Yeah, last one was
Man, stop it.
I still think that a movie based on a video game shouldn't
Game
follow the video
sucks.
game.
Yeah,
you said it. He said it. I was like,
I know, but that's the thing.
Be
You
careful.
probably think that Citizen Kane is a piece of shit because
That's
it's
not true. I like
slow and
Citizen
like
Kane.
about a sled. But
I like Citizen Kane. I like watching it.
I don't. Yeah.
That's a surprise to me.
You don't believe me?
You
don't believe
I don't
me?
know. I don't know.
Why wouldn't
Nobody
I
does
like,
a backflip.
Why wouldn't
Yeah,
I?
nobody does a backflip.
what happens?
I don't- there's-
I want to make sure you're saying the
I don't
right
even
one.
think you see a gun
The right
or anything
one.
resembling an explosion.
Okay.
There's no
I
car
cannot-
chases. Like there's no
I cannot
speed.
I cannot give you like a bullet point of why Citizen Kane is amazing to me. However, I do remember watching it when I was in high school, and I sat through, and this is during the Matrix era, so I'm all hyped up on bullet time and everything or whatever. And I sat down and watched it, and the reason I liked it, the whole sled thing or whatever, is because it was so different, and it made me think differently about what it was that I actually did like. And then right after that, I watched The Rundown with The Rock in it, and he was just flying through walls. So like, I
mean, that's fair.
think it's very good to have.
The Rundown was not a terrible movie.
No, it was. I didn't say it was.
The Rundown
I
was
had
an
2 copies
entertaining
of it on
movie.
DVD, but
Copies.
But
I
wait,
gotta
wait,
back
wait,
up.
wait. Let's slow it down though. What was better, Citizen Kane or The Rundown?
I mean, they're 2 very different movies.
You don't even have to say
No one
that
has
bit.
to. Yeah.
I mean, come on. Yeah, it's The Rundown and the Citizen Kane. Of course, they're very different kinds of movies.
What did you want me to?
It's like chocolate
What
and
did you
bubble
want-
gum. Like fucking
What
course.
did you want me to say? You wanted me to say anything but the rundown.
No, I just wanted you to
Somebody
get an
asked me
answer.
that question.
No, I wanted you to say either Citizen Kane
so,
or the rundown because
I
they asked
mean-
which one's better.
I mean,
so yeah, I was
Who's more
looking for one or two
influential in
answers.
people's lives?
Critically-
Jesus Christ or Steve on the corner? And he's like, well, they're both very
Critically-
different people.
Exactly.
Critically, I mean, obviously, Citizen Kane is the
I'm not
better
asking about
movie.
critically. I'm just saying which one did you enjoy more?
Oh, I accept what Citizen Kane is.
We're not gonna.
We're not.
But I enjoyed
We're not going to jump.
the rundown much better because The Rock jumped 50 feet into a pillar.
Right,
With
and
his
that is what
shoulder.
you
Yeah.
enjoy, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
And he-
We're not going
and
to
he
jump down
slams
your
a
throat for this
football
one.
player, and then
Yeah.
the camera turns.
We've fully accepted that.
No, you don't.
No,
that's where this all stems from.
No.
None of us here is going to sit here and say that Citizen Kane is our favorite movie ever.
Right.
None
I
of us are
don't.
gonna
I
say
don't
that.
think like in comparison to modern movies, I don't think it's a good movie. Like it just was good at its time. I don't think it's aged that well. Like the plot. I don't know. Like there's great shots in it. The
I think-
cinematography,
I think-
especially for
interesting.
movies.
Again, I
Yeah,
enjoy it.
we're talking
I-
about Citizen Kane now. The whole point was, okay, just to wrap it up, because we do need to get to some of the art that people sent in on Twitter, which is awesome. That's it. We're wrapped up.
Man, he had me. I was like, yeah.
I was
What are we
ready.
doing? What are we
I
gonna
was
do?
ready.
And he's
Let's
just like,
bring up
fuck
the
it,
art.
move on.
Let's bring up the art. I think we got 4 or 5 whole sheets. Let's do it.
From John Peter Alstrom, Boomstick commanding his chicken minions. Damn, Boomstick jacked.
Why does everybody always draw Boomstick so jacked?
He's
Because
got them
I got-
lats.
Like with a voice like
I always
that.
feel like Boomstick would be kind of overweight.
Yeah,
is that just
too.
me?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely has a beer belly.
I think he's a mix. He's one of those people that
Yeah.
has like a belly, but is also clearly jacked.
all he does
Yeah.
is work out arms and back. He doesn't do any crunching.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. It
Here
really
from
cool.
Miguel,
artwork.
we've got Batman versus Black Panther.
Oh,
That's
All
awesome.
set for it. I didn't know this was up here, or we would have brought this up before we did the community death battle of it. Oh, that's cool, man. That looks awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I like the art style.
All right, page 2.
Oh, dude, I'm so
Ooh,
excited
whoa.
about this. Okay, so here we go.
Oh,
John
wow.
Peter Astrom, Wiz and Boomstick, observing the battle. Same guy from before. Really cool. And also, I
Another
love,
buff Boomstick with an awesome weapon.
dude,
what is
Boomstick
going on
would
with that?
love that weapon. It is a chain gun that has a chainsaw attached to it,
that's great.
or a minigun with a chainsaw.
I believe
whichever.
it's a chainsaw gun.
chainsaw gun.
Hey.
Chain gun, chainsaw.
we-
Chain gun saw?
We might have talked about something like
Did
that
we?
in one of the episodes.
I don't know. Half the time I speak as Boomstick, it just comes out.
We've done 83 of these episodes as of next week, so I don't remember half
Yeah.
the stuff that we say.
So I was tweeting with Pat because I saw this, and it's fucking awesome. It says, I saw your shirt on Death Metal Cast and made some fan art. Hope you think it's cool. The dude custom painted a skateboard deck, and it looks so good.
It's pretty sick.
That's
Oh man, yeah, it looks amazing. Like I texted back, I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like I would ride that in a heartbeat. And he's like, maybe I'll make you one the next time. I was like, oh, you don't have to do that, but that's fucking crazy. Like,
It's pretty dope.
oh, it looks so good.
Also, I appreciate Wiz's mech suit.
Yep. It makes it look like you have a tiny head, even though you don't.
Yeah.
Just the mech's that big.
I also
Yeah.
Wiz also has some nice flow going on there too, which is pretty
his hair.
Yeah.
pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it.
We got a badass Tori from John Peter.
Tori with Mjolnir? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it looks like.
I mean, or it's just a very similar gavel. He's missing the leather strap.
I'm
but
ripped.
Besides that.
Yeah, that's just a replica.
By the way, for
prop.
whatever reason, I think there was some old comic where they just had to get it because the leather on the strap is completely unbreakable because of a magic spell.
Oh, I mean,
Fun
it kind
fact
of makes
about
sense,
Mjolnir.
right?
Yeah,
So
I
he
mean,
can like
'cause it
twirl
can-
it.
yeah,
and
yeah,
throw it and
exactly.
stuff.
Like I would
I guess
just
I would
like,
need to. That would really
Yeah,
suck.
yeah,
if you
right.
start twirling it,
Yeah, 'cause-
threw it to fly, and it just flies
well,
off.
because if you're twirling it like because it weighs a shit ton and you're twirling it at like light speed, of course the strap's gonna break. So they had to make the strap
He
unbreakable.
just has like a closet full of straps.
Guys, just so you know, I'm looking at this one on the left here, and so out of the corner of my eye, I thought there was a picture of Chewbacca smoking a huge joint. Because see the lines down there just out of the corner of my
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
And then he's like, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No, but that is a reference to last episode when we were talking about, or maybe the episode before that, I don't remember. When we were talking about them flying up to
the Death Star and thinking it's a moon.
And
Yeah, because he's got a
Torian was
telescope.
like,
Yeah, get a
why don't they have a space telescope?
Which is a very reasonable question.
I love that he has Chewbacca speaking English after.
Well, it says
Translation. Oh, translation.
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought
He doesn't just suddenly start speaking
Well, that's what I
English.
thought. He just led with it and then just was like, now's the time to show him I can speak English.
Well, because they do have those in Star Wars, because they use them on Hoth. They have the distance-looking binoculars. Like, they have them in that.
That's just,
Oh, what are those called?
that's just bad writing.
Binoculars.
Do they work in space?
There's a name for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Do binoculars?
Oh,
Work?
why wouldn't they?
Do binoculars work in space?
What?
We gotta ask Neil deGrasse.
Yes.
They're fucking binoculars.
Ben, you don't know how your eyes work in space. Don't act like you do.
I don't know how eyes work in space. I didn't realize that
don't
my
act like
eyes
you do.
changed their function when I went into outer space.
Yeah, but if you're looking through binoculars,
yeah. Like, okay, I get if you were in the vacuum of gravity and you were dying, yeah, maybe
There's
you
no-
wouldn't be able to see through your binoculars because your eyes were bulging out.
you got
But-
a spaceship windshield, regular ass binoculars.
Brian, there's no special technology in binoculars. It just magnifies things.
I know that. I'm just saying space though is special. So, it could be a little different. I'm just saying.
Let's just
Move on to the next one. Whoa, what?
Yes! Look at my face.
Let's start on the left.
Okay.
Skyladder 313. It's not that great, but I can't be the only fan artist that's left in the dust.
Hey,
Shoot.
all your art is
Yeah, don't
great.
worry. I can't read it. Can you read it, Ben?
Let me.
I did not wear my glasses today, so I cannot read
Okay.
anything.
Adam Wingard and Sam are having a discussion. I poured my heart out. You showed weakness. And what the shit was with that Blade Runner gun? Oh, Adam Wingard. He's the director of
yeah.
Death Note.
Yeah. That we made feel, he's sad about.
That's right. Cause
Yeah,
he was
I
talking
said
about
you can't
Is
show
this Twitter
weakness.
back online?
Because you wanted to meet the director and ask him these questions.
Yeah,
That's what
what's
this
up
is.
with that fucking Blade Runner gun? Like, it's just so weird and out of place.
And you can't show weakness on Twitter.
You just want them
Treat it like it's prison.
You just want them to say they made me do it. That's it.
And then James
yeah,
Castor.
that's fine.
Let's see how long I can keep up making fan art for the cast. Now this is a dragon.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Look at my socks.
And then
Dorian's
you can see
dick sushi.
the little tooth in the corner
Yeah.
too, or whatever it is.
He's
The
looking
dragon,
mighty
that's
impressed.
Toothless, that's what it is.
Little tooth?
I don't
Did you combine
know.
Littlefoot and
Hey,
Toothless?
dog, like, I ain't know shit about these
It's a
Disney
tree dragon.
dragons.
I thought you was like straight
gonna
up
watch
making
it.
fun of his name, like just purposely doing it.
I don't know. I seen the guy. He got like one tooth, right?
It might also be Free Willy, because Torian's free in his.
Yeah, that was a stretch.
But it looked kind of like an orca whale.
Oh, you know what? That was a
I
thing.
get it, but
Orca whale.
like orca whale's eyes aren't that big.
Yeah.
No, what if? No,
Where did
the white
Toothless
patch-
come from?
No. Okay.
Yep. Ben's
More
right.
death battle time.
Yeah.
Before that
Fine.
dives into whatever that was going to be.
Iron Man
Eyes and
versus
whales and
Toothless.
dicks? Come on, that couldn't possibly go anywhere.
Yeah,
back then.
exactly. So, for the community death battle, let's get a whale and let's get a dick.
Jesus.
I'm like an asshole.
Jesus.
No!
So,
Like-
wait, no.
Ben!
Wait, I got
God
it. I
damn
got
it.
it. How about Moby Dick and Ishmael?
Moby
I did it. See, I
Oh
got
my
a dick
God.
and a whale, but I switched it. Hey,
You'll
anyways,
also be,
bye.
testing our
We don't need
audience's
one.
literature.
No, they don't.
Iron Man versus
The Man in the Iron Mask.
We just
what?
Iron
Iron
Man.
I don't think that's gonna go so well.
Iron
With
Man
the Man in the Iron
versus
Man.
the entire
How about
Wizard
okay,
of Oz.
slow it
team.
down. How about wait, I got one. Chill your beard here.
What?
Chill. Every action character Angelina Jolie has ever played.
Battle Royale?
Would
That's
win a fight.
Salt?
All of them.
Salt will beat all of them.
Is that the one from whatchamacallit?
From Salt.
I don't think I've seen
Salt is in Salt.
I was thinking
it
of the
was
one.
salt from pepper.
I was thinking, what's the one where they curve the bullets?
Was it? Oh
I
no.
was thinking that
She
helped
would
a
probably
lot.
win as well.
Yeah, excited.
She probably win as well.
Also, Mrs. Smith.
Mrs.
Pretty
Smith?
bad bitch, right?
She's played a bunch of cool characters.
That's what I'm saying. All these
Fucking Mrs.
and then
Smith,
Laura Croft.
the wanted lady, Salt,
Laura
Laura
Croft.
Lara Croft.
She was a monster.
Angelina Jolie.
Because there was two movies.
My bottle.
Shush. She was a monster in Beowulf.
Bam, yes.
She was Grendel's mother. That's
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just saying, Angelina Jolie Battle Royale.
She was a snake. I don't know if she was a snake.
Meant to snake.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
look, here we go.
Oh, look, this is the internet.
Kung Fu Panda. That's right.
Yes,
she's
she's Tigress. She's Tigress.
Yeah, see, I'm saying this is a great community.
This is a great idea, actually. I like
God, this is a lot of characters. Do we want
I
to
like
narrow it
this.
down or do we want to just go ham?
this. She was Lola in Shark Tale. Man,
Well,
let's do it.
take out all the characters that clearly just don't have a chance and aren't action movie related or anything.
It's
Like,
basically
just
make your case for her best character and why it would beat all
And
the others.
if she ever played God one day and I forgot, oh, Kate from Hackers, that is a good one too. Yeah, if she ever played God that we
Cyborg
forgot
too?
about, take that out as well.
think
Like,
she
you
did.
know,
Any omnipotent, omnipresent.
yeah,
things.
yeah, none of that shit. Just like realistic action heroes.
I like
Well,
this.
yeah.
realistic's a
Action
big
heroes.
stretch.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I like this.
Action
heroes.
I like this.
That's good. All right, Angelina Jolie Battle Royale.
Man,
All right, you can send.
Tori's so excited.
I'm
for
so
next
ready
week.
for these
This is a
pictures.
fun idea.
I'm so ready for these pictures.
the pictures?
Is it Friday again? Already? Look at this
Speed
shirt.
up time.
So he's
Y'all better
gonna
go get this.
drop
Y'all better go
fan
get
art.
this shirt.
It's gonna
All right. Well, you can
You
let us
and
know.
Angelina at the
You can let us know which version of Angelina Jolie would win in a big old battle royale by reaching out to us on Twitter. Use the hashtag DeathBattleCast in your answer, and we can feature it on the show next week. All right, and I think that about wraps us up.
It is. That's why I'm waving by.
Okay, thanks for joining us, guys.